A good evening from the Brenner Family Field. It's senior night here at St. Joe's. The Falcons are taking on the Manalapan Braves for their last regular season game at the Brenner before the GMC postseason starts next week. Jack Hemmler here with you with Brian Burke. So it's going to be a different lineup for St. Joe's because of the senior day. Have 12 seniors playing. Actually, might be 11 with Georgios Vacarolis is injured and already a penalty going against Manalapan as Delabar try to squeeze one in the net. And they're calling it a goal for him. 20 seconds in, Drew Delabar, the senior, gets his first goal of senior night. So yeah, I was saying before about St. Joe's GMC. They're officially the Red Division champions. Last week being East Brunswick 8-4, so they went 4-0 in GMC play and earned the number 1 seed. They will be playing J.P. Stevens on Tuesday here at the Brenner Family Field. Colin Brockman in the face-off man, who's been the top guy all year for the Falcons, loses that face-off. Won the first one in the start of the game. Both teams fighting for this ground ball. Nobody's picked it up yet. Falcons have. Gets it punched out. A dogfight for the ball, and finally a Falcon comes up with it. Delabar gets pushed down, comes right back up, and another penalty against Manalapan. Delabar going to hit the brakes.
2 flags already on the Manalapan.
So St. Joe's celebrating 12 seniors today. Only 11 are playing with Georgios Vacarolis. Has a hamstring injury. He's expected to be back for the GMC playoffs. One of the starters in the starting 6 offense for St. Joe's. As Jimmy Wasco nets one, his first of the day. 2-0 St. Joe's, already a minute and 30 in. Looks like the Falcons are going with their starting lineup for the first quarter or half before they let the seniors play. Brockman back on the faceoff. And winning that one, actually, that's Joe Kaczurek getting his first one of the day. And moves St. Joe's into the offense. Kaczurek trying to find a man pass off, gets Delabar. Already 10 minutes to go in the first quarter. Manalapan, a team that's standing at 10-2 on the season. They went 6-0 in the Shore Conference. A very solid team. But the Shore Conference is a weak one in New Jersey for Lacrosse. McDougal, a couple spins. The freshman passes it off. Another shot for Wasco. Nice save by Connor Dole.
St. Joe's very aggressive on offense. Like to see that in the GMC tournament. Going straight up the middle, trying to get these good shots.
So Manalapan's first chance on offense today. The normal starter for St. Joe's and goalie Nick Zanetto. Started 13 games this year, the freshman. Down to 9 minutes. Cutting through the middle. And a save by Zanetto. Hits over to DeGrace up the middle. Easy run down by Tyler. Kick it over to Henger as he steps off. McDougal over to Karabinchak. Senior with a spin, a shot, just wide right. Peters will start off with it. The illegal screen against St. Joe's. Manalapan will gain possession. The throw down from the goalie is over Manalapan's player head and goes out of bounds on the Braves. Aiden Paris starting off with it over to Zanetto. Walter Scott's going to run into offensive zone. Can't find a man to pass it off to. Good defense by the Braves. And a timeout called by Coach Calandra. 7:53 to go in the first quarter. Jimmy Wasco and Drew Delabar net the first two for the Falcons. St. Joe starting off with the ball after that Coach Calandra timeout. Looks like McDougal will have it right about the 25-yard line. And now circling around, Peters with a cut, pushes a man down but just misses the shot upstairs. So the usual starting six for St. Joe's is Jimmy Wasco, Michael Karabinchak, Nick Henger, Drew Peters, Zach McDougal. Then it usually would be Giorgio Vacarolas on offense, but with his injury, they have Drew Delabar starting on the offensive side today. Vacarolas most recently committed to Keene for Lacrosse, just got an offer a couple days ago and took it. So that's 3 college commits now for St. Joe's, all 3 being seniors, along with Karabinchak going to Manhattanville and Colin Brockman going to Arcadia. Seven minutes now to go. McDougal with his left hand snipes it on the top right corner. The freshman gets it started early.
Crazy shot. I know it's senior night, but get some views of the freshman, Zach McDougal.
Yeah, it's actually not, I believe there's not another senior that could start on the attack for St. Joe's. Kachurik fighting and winning that faceoff, but now ball's on the ground, nobody has possession. Tyler DeGray trying to box out and making the ground ball. What a play there by Tyler DeGrace. He might take a shot here. He's actually going to step off. Pass it over to Jimmy Wasco. 6:30 now to go. So with GMC's next week, it'll be Tuesday against JP Stevens. And then they'll have Thursday, if they win that, again, also at Brenner Family Field. And if they win that, Saturday will be 1:30 at Sayreville High School for St. Joe's, looking to win their first GMC championship in just half a decade. Karabinchak passing it over to Peters. Cutting over to her strong side. Gets a pass over to middle McDougal, but he can't grab it. Walter Scott kicks it into offensive zone. Great play there by the defender. Peters with the ground ball. .5:30 now to go. McDougal slashing through. Doesn't take the shot. Loses out of his stick. Both teams fighting for him, and then that's McDougal getting the ground ball. Hits it over to Henger. Wasco. Cuts back to his right, now over to Henger. McDougal underhand shot. The freshman is showing out on senior night. Already has 2 girls early on. And a timeout called by Coach Philippone for Manalapan. Five minutes now to go in the first quarter. St. Joe's 4 goals, 3 of them coming from underclassmen here on senior night. Only one from a senior is Drew Delabar. Manalapan winning that face-off. Basically have to fight their way through into the offense. And timeout was called just before Manalapan lost the ball. We'll see actually whose possession it is when we come out of the timeout. Manalapan will start with the ball on the 35-yard line with 4 minutes and 49 seconds left in the first quarter. They've only got 1 shot off the Braves, and Nick Zanetto had an easy save, the freshman in net today. Trying to circle it around for an open shot. St. Joe's defense playing passive-aggressive. Staying patient. 4:10 now to go.
Nobody on Manalapan looks to be cutting in, just circling around. Might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
They're starting to pressure slowly more into zone, but Manalapan not open shot yet. That one was saved off the stick of Zanetto, and he picks it right up. 2 saves today. No goals allowed for the freshman. 3:40 now to go. Aiden Paris on the left side. Zanetto looking for a man downfield. Hard pass up to Henger. Henger hitting 100 career points against Monroe, the junior. Nick has had a great season for St. Joe's, leading in basically every stat outside of ground balls. Goals, assists, and points. Nice pass to the middle, but Karabinchak couldn't get the shot off cleanly. And the Braves move into offensive zone. .240 now to go. Minimal chances for Manalapan in this first quarter. St. Joe's playing blistering defense today. Cutting towards the middle, have to step back with the grace of some hard defense. You see Michael Karabinchak's playing midfield today. He's on defense in possession. The loss of Vacarolis. Pass to the middle. Can't get the shot if it was wide right as well. Zanetto getting pressured but getting the pass off to Walter Scott. Scott with some long strides. Got to sacrifice himself moving into the offensive zone, but will step right back out. Drew Delabar getting around a couple guys. And there's the 2-goal freshman McDougal. Actually slipping and falling, lost the ball there. Braves trying to pick it up. Goes out of bounds. And it will be the Braves ball. Down to 1:10 left. Connor Dole, the goalie. Passing up to Horowitz. So Braves are back on offense, but still really no real chances for them yet. They are still scoreless.
I want to get aggressive here, try to get a shot off.
Yep, 35 seconds left in the first quarter. DeGrace with man defense to try to get a pass over to the middle. Did not work. Down to 14 seconds left. Braves are going to try right now. Slashing through. Cutting back towards the middle. Huge hit. Gets a pass off, though. Almost had an open shot. But they lost it, and St. Joe's will pick it up for the end of the first quarter. Easy start for them on senior night, putting up 4 goals in the first, and we're moving on to the second. 12 minutes back on the clock. Teams will switch sides. Colin Brockman, the senior, gets his first face-off of the second quarter. Kind of struggled in that first with the face-offs. Looking to start off hot here. And he will. Winning that one. Tried to get the pass over to Wasco. Wasco couldn't catch it cleanly. Now Delabar is going to pick up the ground ball. Already 30 seconds in as Henger will pick it up. Nice pass over to Peters, but already right back to Henger, now circling around. Karabinchak at the top. Pass goes over to McDougal, now Henger. Gets the shot off and bounces it right into the net. Nick Henger with his first goal of the day. Extends the lead to 5.
That was good defense by Manalapan, just better offense by St. Joe's.
Yeah, that was a tough shot for Henger. Barely got it off. Exactly a minute possession to start off the second quarter for St. Joe's and getting the first goal of the second quarter. Kachurik was there on the faceoff. Will count as a loss, but this ball still has not picked up possession as DeGrace will pick it up and pit it right back to Zanetto. Zanetto, downfield pass to McDougal. McDougal finding a man. Delabar behind the net, trying to carve his way through. Something got lost there. Looked like a Manalapan player lost his stick. It's going to be Wasco. Shot goes wide left. And a penalty against Manalapan, so it'll be 6-on-5 for St. Joe's in this offensive possession with 9:54 to go in the second. So another chance for St. Joe's to add on to their lead here at the Brenner Family Field for senior night. A lot of passing by the Falcons here. One of their specialty plays, but that hits off the post. Looks like that was Nick Henger who was cutting through and received the pass just near the net, but hit it off the post. So Manalapan able to beat off that power play, and now they're into offensive zone. Down to 8:40 left. Manalapan not really threatening yet.
As we saw in the St. Joe's offense possession, really good aggressive cuts. Manalapan should look into St. Joe's offense, trying to get some cuts to work in up the middle, and instead of just tossing around.
Fake shot, another fake. Actually had an open shot there. It was Michael Bonner. Still some tough defense by St. Joe's. Haven't allowed a goal yet. We're down to 8 minutes left in the first half. Rip shot there, and their first goal of the game. Looks like it's from Justin Miller, the senior. Joe Kucharek will be back on the face-off for the Falcons. And the Braves win that one. Peter Rada with the win for Manalapan, but Walter Scott picks up the ground ball, gets pushed down. That'll go against the Braves. Timeout called by Coach Calandra, so they'll have possession with 7:40 to go in the second quarter. Aiden Paris will pass it off to DeGrace as St. Joe's is back onto offense at 7:30 to go in the second quarter. McDougal. Peters on the right side. Slowly something brewing for the Falcons. 7 minutes now to go. Peters with a cut past to Delabar. And that one going against St. Joe's Braves ball. Manalapan really fighting. Open shot, saved by Zanetto. What a save there by the freshman, moves it up to Henger. Henger blitzing through. Gets it inside the 30. Over to Delabar. Delabar cutting through. Gets around the net. 5:55 now to go. Karabinchak. Pass over to Wasco. McDougal spin. Thinking about it. Pass it off to Henger. No. Still, will be St. Joe's ball. Delbar takes a hit. Still keeps with the ball. Henger, nice pass to Wasco, but Wasco couldn't get it cleanly. Manalapan on the rush.
St. Joe's offense looked to have some good open shots, just couldn't get the pass off.
Much more quiet quarter. The second one is 1-1 in this quarter. St. Joe scoring 4 in that first. Now 4:35 to go in the second quarter. Cutting, shooting and scoring. Mark Stefanelli gets a second goal for Manalapan, and they're starting to cut their way back, cut the lead down to 3. Brockman back on the faceoff. First time on since he won to start off the second quarter, but loses that one. Definitely a penalty going to go against A.J. Shear there as he laid down the hit on a Manalapan player. And the Braves will have a huge chance to cut the lead down to 2 with a 6-on-5. Just around 4 minutes to go. Whistle blows. Pass is intercepted by Michael Kulikowski. And he gets it into St. Joe's offensive zone. A great play there by the senior to have St. Joe's get out of the penalty. Wasco lost it. Now Delabar has some daylight. Gets it kicked right out of his stick, and Manalapan will have the ball right back to themselves. 3:30 now to go. The back on offense shot was way wide left. Still a 6-on-5 for the Braves. And now even strength, 6-on-6. Shot saved, the bouncing shot. And Zanetto picks up another save on the day. He's having a great day in net.
Looks like one of the Manalapan sticks yet again broke, second time today.
So St. Joe's is back on the offense. They've only scored 1 goal in the second quarter. That's from Nick Henger. Karabinchak try to will his way through. Henger loses the ball. Trying to pick right back up. There you go. 1:50 to go. Take the go screen from Karabinchak. Nice pass to Wasco. But another miss. After that, out of bounds, looks like a Manalapan player will run it off after a penalty went against the Braves, so 6-on-5 for St. Joe's. Chance of the Falcons to extend their lead. $1:30 to go. Starting to pressure their way through. Circling around. Trying to find the right pass. Wasco over to McDougal. Cut. Just wide. Went a little high of the net. Delabar will start with it for the Falcons. Now Wasco. Another pass off to McDougal. Wasco cutting through the middle. He's got a lot of Braves on him. That's why they'll pass it off. Delabar finds Karabinchak. Karabinchak picking it right back up. Good defensive stint here by Manalapan. About 30 seconds to go. $20 seconds now. Pass to the middle. No shot got off, and Connor Dole picks it up. Another blown opportunity by St. Joe's in the second quarter. What a pass all the way to the 10-yard line from the goalie. 4 seconds left, though. I doubt they get a shot off. And they won't. Manalapan with a bit of fight in the second quarter. Cut the lead down to 3. St. Joe's offense disappeared, only scoring 1. 10 minutes in the halftime. We'll be right back with you for the third quarter. So the start of the second half here from the Brenner Family Field for senior night. Manalapan showed some resilience in that second quarter to make this a close game. Violation against Colin Brockman on the face-off, so Manalapan will start with the ball. Jack Hemming here with you with Brian Burke for next 24 minutes in this second half. St. Joe's trying to move to 9-5 on the season. And Alpin trying to get their third goal of the game and cut the lead down even more. St. Joe's leading 4-0 in that first quarter. There's a shot, but an easy save for the freshman, Nick Zanetto. Having a great day today, only allowing 2 in net with at least 5 saves. He's got a man right behind him, circling around, getting over to Krulkowski. Krulkowski sends it all the way down, but caught very well there. Can't tell who that is. That's Michael Karabinchak with a catch. Henger moving his way through. And a guy right behind him. Now Karabinchak, top of the key. Carving. But passing. And Alpin defense has looked so much better since that first quarter. And to start off this half, McDougal with a tough shot and missing it. So on senior night, only one senior has a goal for St. Joe's, that one being Drew Delbar to start off the game. Everything else has come from Jimmy Wasco, Zach McDougal, and Nick Henger with goals today. Peters, nice pass, and a fake and a made shot by Drew Delbar, his second of the day. Moving up to offense today in the absence of Giorgio Vacarolas, and has played amazing. Face-off win by Manalapan. Down to 9:15 as St. Joe's got their first of the second half, making a more comfortable lead of 4. So St. Joe's is 4-0 in GMC play, which means they're 4-5 in out-of-conference game, although Coach Calandra has put a gauntlet for them in their out-of-conference schedule. And picking up some very solid wins this year, most notably against Glen Rock, who's ranked top 20 by NG Athletics. St. Joe's might get a very nice seed in the non-public A state tournament if they can finish off and win the GMCs. Another save by Zanetto. Has looked pristine in net today. DeGrace gets through 2 guys and already into offensive zone. Nice pass over to Delabar. Looked for the hat trick, but a save by Dole. Gabinelli picks up the ball and passes it right back. Delabar pressuring defense. Pass up ahead is mishandled. Azanero trying to pick up the ground ball, but out of bounds on the Falcons.
St. Joe's coming from halftime, looking more aggressive as they did in the first quarter, trying to push through the offense Defense transitioning into offense, big thing to look forward in the GMC tournament coming up next week.
You can tell Coach Calandro definitely put in some halftime adjustments for this team. His third year as head coach here at St. Joe's. Coach has won 4 state championships when he was at Chatham High School. He's also in the NJ Lax Hall of Fame and ranks 5th among all active head coaches in New Jersey for win record. But trying to get his first GMC championship with the Falcons, losing the last 2 in the finals against Monroe. Monroe stands at the top for 5 years in a row, and St. Joe's are trying to become the new kings. Manalapan with some slow offense. 7:10 now to go. Down to 6:50. Braves trying to put some pressure on the St. Joe's defense, but Falcons are playing immaculate on the defensive side to start off the second half. We're down to 6:30 left. Still, we haven't seen all seniors in the game yet. Coach Calandro is treating this like a normal game with this tough out-of-conference matchup in Manalapan. St. Joe's needing those power points to try and get a higher seed in the state tournament. And a victory over Manalapan would help them very well. A team that's 10-2 on the season and 6-0 in their conference. Cutting towards the middle here. Pass, open shot. Another save with his legs. Zanetto, he has been basically insane in the second half. Making another stop. Aiden Paris falling, keeping the ball in his stick. That one going against Manalapan, the flag thrown. And Drew Peters will slow things down. So a 6-on-6 for the time being before Manalapan can touch the ball, or if St. Joe scores, that'll call for the penalty. 5 minutes and 10 to go. McDougal's got 2 goals on the day. Pass it off to Henger with 1. Circling right back around. Carabin Jacklin looking for his first goal of the day on senior night. Switches over to his right hand. Now Peters looking for the pass in the middle. Going to go Henger on the outside. Now McDougal near the 35 with his left stick. Passes it right back to Henger. Now Wasco. He's got 1 goal on the day. Henger's got 2. Gets double teamed and passes it right off to McDougal. Braves with some astounding defense in this possession. Still a penalty was called before, so a delayed penalty with St. Joe's on the offensive possession here. Peters taking a screen. Trying to find a man over the middle. Now it's McDougal on the outside. Henger. Spin. Sling. And score. Nick Henger's second goal of the day. Puts St. Joe's up 7-2. Manalapan with another face-off win. They've been, I think they've won every single one in this second half. But it doesn't matter because the St. Joe's defense is winning on every possession. And DeGrace moves it into offensive zone for the Falcons. 3:20 now to go. Henger with some speed and a yard sale against him as the Braves pick up the ball. Peters with some defense will pressure Manalapan with a tough pass, but actually executed well by the Braves. Executed better by the St. Joe's defense to make them lose the ball, fight for it on the ground. This one will be going against the Braves. St. Joe's gets back possession. Hits it out of Karabinchak's stick. He's trying to keep it in bounds, but cannot. Manalapan maintains possession right back. 2:27 now to go. Pass up ahead. St. Joe's back on the defense. Still have not allowed a goal. That's huge thanks to Nixon Neto in net. It was nothing short of amazing in the second half, saving anything that's coming his way. And now 1:45 to go in the third quarter.
Manalapan trying to get the best shot they can, best value for this possession. So slowing things down for their offense.
It's not like they've gotten bad shots off. They've had great opportunities. Just a wall in net in the second half from Zanetto. Kind of laborious offense in this possession. A little back and forth shot, and their first goal of the second half finally comes. They cut down the lead and make it a 7-3 game. Brockman's back out there. This would be very nice for St. Joe's if Brockman can win this faceoff and have the Falcons get some momentum going into the fourth quarter. We've got a tight out-of-conference matchup here, but St. Joe's still leading by 4. Got a lead that they can handle. Let's see who picks up the ground ball here. It's in St. Joe's offensive zone, and DeGrace picks it up. At least 5 ground balls today for Tyler DeGrace. Down to 45 seconds. Karabinchak's looking for his first goal in the day. Slowly jogging through. Now Delabar. Looking for a man over the middle. We'll hit it right back to Karabinchak. Karabinchak also looking for a man. We'll go over to McDougal. Now Henger. Henger thought about it, but kicks it right back. Peters. Over to Delabar. And that will be Manalapan ball after the pass was an errant. 2 seconds left. So this is basically the end of the third quarter as they descended down and the buzzer rings. A couple of goals St. Joe's can add on in the third quarter. They extend their lead to 4. And we'll be right back with you. 12 more minutes left at the Brenner. 12 more minutes for St. Joe's to take the win on senior night. Colin Brockman back out there on the faceoff to start off the fourth quarter. He'll win it. Dashing through. Actually loses the ball. Manalapan picks it up, but gets right back into Drew Peters' stick. Let's see who that penalty is against. Refs coming together to talk it through. Already 10 seconds into play. A long meeting between the referees. Could have been Colin Brockman with a check. I didn't see anything else that was egregious. So it looks like it's going against St. Joe's. It will be a Manalapan ball. They'll start off on the offense for a 6-on-5. Nice pass from Manalapan. About a 40-yard pass to move it into the offensive zone. 20 seconds into the fourth quarter now. Braves have a chance to make this a more competitive game, make it a 3-goal game. Now it's a 6-on-6. So it doesn't look like the penalty will affect on the offensive side for Manalapan or the defensive side for St. Joe's. It's a 6-on-6 as possession is. Pass to the middle. Not get cleanly, and Zanetto picks it right up. Couple of fakes. Pass to DeGrace. A very reliable player for this Falcons team to move it into offensive zone. Gives a little push. And he's easily in for the Falcons. Here's McDougal. Had the sprints on, but pulls him right off.
Offense slows down a little bit, trying to get the best value for their shot, trying to extend this lead in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, no need to rush. You got 10 minutes left in the game, and you're up by 4. If you have the open shot, you take it, but there's no need to rush if you're Coach Calander's offense. A Falcons team that is very cerebral and smart, running many different plays per game. You can see one here. Try to do a jumping shot. Here's Henger. Started at the 45. Couldn't get a shot off. Now passes it over to Peters. Peters will have to go and pass off to Henger. Henger, nice pass to Wasco, but a save by Dole. He tries to pit it out. Peters fighting for it. Now Henger with him. Manalapan with a kick out and a pickup. And a timeout called by Coach Philippone of Manalapan. They'll keep possession with 9:13 to go in the fourth. So Manalapan's on the offense. 9 minutes left in the game. Justin Miller just had the ball, who has most of Manalapan's goals today. 2 of 3. He's back with it. Takes a tough shot and goes way high. Slingshot. Manalapan will keep the ball. A shot coming from around the 30-yard line. You can see the big difference between the two teams is the cohesiveness with the passing between Manalapan and St. Joe's. Falcons in the offense are basically all by passing. This Manalapan team is all by just taking tough shots and hoping it goes in. And right there, you can't hope when you have Nick Zanetto in net making another save. Timeout called by Coach Calandra. The St. Joe sideline a little fired up, leading by 4 with possession with 8 minutes left. Senior Krulkowski has the ball right over to Zanetto. You can see Tyler DeGrace is getting heavily manned by Manalapan for good reason. He's been the glue guy for St. Joe's moving offensive zone. McDougal receiving the pass for St. Joe's to get onto the offense. Seven minutes and 20 seconds now to go. Henger taking it slow. Of course, no reason to rush, like we said before, with the 4-goal lead. Have a chance to gain a lot of power points with a win here over Manalapan. It's really the main reason Coach Calandra hasn't played senior night like a normal senior night where you put in all your seniors. This is actually a important game for the Falcons. Ref blowing a whistle. I don't. I'm very confused on what just happened.
Looks to be an offsides call on Manalapan.
Oh, yeah, I think it was, yeah. You're right. Offsides call on Manalapan. So that'll get St. Joe's for a 6-on-5. There's only 4 defenders on the field right now for the Braves. The ref's talking through. So St. Joe's offensively have looked pretty solid in today's game with the absence of Giorgio Vacarolas. Taking a second to start this up. It's currently 6-on-4. Maybe there was 2 penalties against the Braves. So a 2-man advantage for the Falcons. 6:30 to go. They're going to do what they're best at, passing around. The trick play, we've seen this a couple times. Delabar will come up with it. Rather, it's Peters. Shot is just wide. That was Zach McDougal with the stick. Henger looking for a hat trick, passes it off. Now Henger gets a shot blocked. Manalapan added 1 player in that last second. And pick up the ground ball. And they lose possession. St. Joe's will take over. 5:50 to go. Karabenchak will start with the ball. Passes it right up to Henger as he got swarmed by 2 guys. Back to a 6-on-6. McDougal with it. He's got 2 goals today, the freshman. Passes it off to Henger, who also has 2. Down to 5:15. Karabenchak taking a screen from McDougal. Tried to circle around and take a shot, but Manalapan picked up the ball. Having trouble picking up the ground ball here, but they do and pass it off. Jake Schatz there thought about taking the shot. He has the ball right now, number 12, but passes it off. Justin Miller with it. Tough defense by St. Joe's, not allowing anything. Down to 3:50. If Manalapan wants to get back into this game, they're going to have to do it soon, and they're going to have to be urgent with it. Down 4. Now behind the net. Looking for a pass in the middle. They got it. The shot is saved by Zanetto. He has only allowed 1 goal in the second half. And it's got at least 6 saves. Doing it himself here, passing it up. And even a better catch from McDougal. Coach Calandra calls timeout as St. Joe's will have possession on the 45-yard line in the offense with 3 minutes and 12 seconds left in the 4th quarter. McDougal running behind the net to start off this possession for St. Joe's. Trying to put the nail in the coffin in this game. Peters got a tough pass to receive and loses the ball. Manalapan gains possession. .240 now left in the game. And Manalapan's down 4. Which basically means you got to score now. Anthony Macchio takes a shot and another save by Zanetto. Sound like a broken record with him in net today. Easily his best game of the year, showing out on senior night as a freshman. Michael Kurkowski couldn't catch up to the ball, and Manalapan will have it right back. 2:17 to go. Thought about the shot, but passed it behind the net. Michael Bonner. Andrew Azanero with some tough defense to make him step off. Try to rip a shot, but Karabinchak with the block. Aiden Paris with the pickup and passes it right back to Zanetto. Henger up ahead to Karabinchak. Look like offsides against St. Joe's. Not a happy Coach Galandra on the sideline. Just St. Joe's had a chance to just end off the game, but gives Manalapan a slight bit of life. And rather not, Jimmy Wasco picks up the ground ball, gets tripped up. Penalty against Manalapan. It'll be St. Joe's ball, 6-on-5 with 1:25 left. Delabar will start off with it right about the 15-yard line. We'll see if St. Joe's maybe tries to get a shot off or just keep this a 7-3 win. See Coach Calandra directing his offense. So 1 minute and 20 seconds left on senior night. Now Delabar with it. Passed it off. Dangerous pass, but it was made. Delabar back with it behind the net. Down to 50 seconds. Peters picks it up. Underhand pass to Henger. Henger with the fake to get his man off him. Takes a hit. Absorbs it very well. The celebration will trickle for St. Joe's. Karabinchak takes a shot, saved by Dole. Picked up by McDougal, passed it off to Peters. Over the middle to McDougal. Back over to Wasco. 10 seconds left. Wasco taking a cut. 5 seconds left. Plops it right up, and that will do it. The St. Joe's team will run over to Nick Zanetto, who was easily the player of the game today, only allowing 3 goals in net against Manalapan. Drew Delabar, an offensive senior, tallied on 2.